Morning all. It's the 21st of December, the day I'm down on the allotment to do a bit of tidying up, but you'll probably be hearing in the background the wind is absolutely horrendous today. I should have done a bit yesterday, to be honest, when I was here looking about, but I'll get the insides done. I'll see what I can do on the outside if the wind dies down, so apologies for the sound, but yeah, it's absolutely horrendous down here. So first thing I'm going to do is get the fire lit and get the kettle on. Right, let's get this fire lit. It's the first time I've had the fire on since October. Well, we're not allowed to have them till October, so first time I had it on this year, to be honest. So let's see if I can get it lit. I've only got my little spark of the day because I forgot the matches, so let's see if I can get it lit. There we go. That should go. I am going to replace this fire sometime this year. I've got another stove there, as you can see. I've got that stove there to put in. Right, let's get this kettle on. Right, let's get the kettle on. It's a little bit manky. Not been here for months, so the bench, there's been a drip on the bench, so the bench is manky. Never mind. Hopefully I've got enough gas to make me a cup of coffee. Right, let's crack on and show you what I'm going to do today. I'm going to tidy up in here and then hopefully I'll get outside. Apologies for the wind, but I'm going to tidy up all of these beds if I can. But if it gets too windy, which I think it probably will, I'll start in the greenhouse. So we'll start with clearing these. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll stop you there and I'll come back when it's done. Right, kettle's boiled, so let's get this cuppa made. Wow. I've done a little bit in the greenhouse already. Wind is horrendous out there today. Right, get by the fire. Right, it's 5 minutes. Oh. It's the first time I've really sat down in the allotment this year. I've not really done much. I've set it all up and stuff, but I've been working away a lot, so I've not really harvested a great deal this year. Tomatoes were a disaster. They weren't a disaster, I just wasn't here for them. They came in a little bit late, so they didn't get off to a good start, even though I did them, early at the house and stuff. Thought the plants were ready, but actually getting them to the allotment and getting them planted was late. I think it was probably May, middle of May when they actually got in. So by the time they got the fruit, I had missed quite a bit of it because I was working away, so I didn't really get that many, and they just got left as you see. So hopefully. I've changed jobs, start a new job in January, so I'll be getting back to it properly then. And this year, 2024, should be a bit better for the allotment, because I'll be able to spend a bit more time. I'll be able to come up after work and stuff and water and stuff, and actually have time to sit and have a cup of coffee on the allotment of last year or this year. I was just coming up, doing 5-10 minutes, half an hour here, there and everywhere, and then away again. Didn't have a chance to sort of sit and have a cup and enjoy it. But I've got a few days off, like I said before, I start my new job, so between Christmas and New Year I'll probably come up and do quite a bit. I'll see what I can get done today. I'm going to definitely clear the greenhouse today, and maybe tidy up a little bit in here. I think outside it's just too windy to be outside, to be honest. Trying to put cardboard down and cutting things down, it's just a bit too windy, so we'll see. Has anybody else had issues with their allotment this year, not being able to get there? To be honest, this is the best time to restart and rethink, because there's nothing growing. It's just tidying. I can put it to bed. I hate that term, but this year I haven't got anything growing over the winter. Normally I would have had my garlic in by now, set away. There's a few broccoli and sprouts still in, but they're probably going to come out, to be honest, and there'll be nothing growing over winter apart from sort of my strawberry runners in the greenhouse and the strawberries that's already planted. Everything else will be a fresh start. I'm not doing garlic again because last year's crop was horrendous with white rot. I'm going to be sowing some onions and leeks on Boxing Day, so they'll go in, in the spring. Hopefully that gives it a bit of time for the white rot to disappear. It's in all the beds, to be honest. I've had the onions and the garlic in every bed, and it always gets it. So I'm going to give the garlic a miss, and we'll see what else is happening. Right, enough blathering on. I'm going to crack on in the greenhouse after I finish my tea. See you over there. Right, I've done a little bit of tidying in here. Got rid of the pots and stuff. Popped up my shelves for my seed starting for next year. Next time I come, I'll sweep it all out and sort it. Got all the floor and that to sweep and all of that to sort, which is just stuff that's been put on there. It's not a problem. Sorted out. These were my self-watering pots, which I did probably about 3 years ago for the tomatoes, and they worked really well, to be honest. You had a lid on with holes, filled the bucket full of water, and you had a wicking membrane that went through into the pots. So I never got a chance to use them last year because I didn't put anything in this area at all. So next year. Right, let's see what I've done in the other greenhouse. I've got rid of the tomatoes from in here as well. Yeah, that's the next job. Right, and here, as you can see, I've got rid of all the tomatoes from here, tomatoes from along the side, and all the pots and everything have just been dumped into this bed. This will get sort of chopped up and it'll all mulched down by the springtime. I've done this for the last, well, since I've had this greenhouse, sort of 3 years, 3 years. And it just sinks every year, so all I do is put the spent compost back on. I'm not necessarily growing directly in it. I grow in the buckets, and the soil is just there to let absorb the water and stuff, really, and keep them watered. I use fresh compost in each of the buckets, so it's not too bad. This is just spent compost, but everything's gone in there. all of the foliage. I've put my peppers in there. If you can see, there's some peppers there. Everything's gone in, and it'll all just rot down. People will say, oh, you put blight in there, and you know, all your tomatoes had blight. They didn't have blight. They had died and started to rot. That's what they do, you know. Yes, there's spores on them and stuff, but at the end of the day, that's how nature works. The rot, the seeds drop, they grow again. You know, there's nothing wrong with putting tomato plants into compost at all. Sorry about the wind. You can see it's actually shaking the roof. So yeah, I've done this all the time. It's getting a bit windy. The raspberries, I forgot my secateurs, so they'll be coming out, cut right back to the bottom when I come during the week next. Still debating what to do with this fig tree. It's got 2 leaders now. This main one, I'm thinking about taking out, just cutting it off back there, because I'm banging my head on this every time I go past it now. And maybe it's just keeping the one going sort of that way. I don't know. I may just take it all out, to be honest. I may propagate some little ones and then take it out. Same with this apple tree. There's 2 apple trees in here. They were already here before I built the greenhouse, and like espaliered along the fence. But they don't get any apples on them because they don't get pollinated. So with them being in the greenhouse. But this one, I mean, it's, you see the whips and that are desperate to get cut off. So I may just cut it off at the stump and not bother. Let's say it doesn't get pollinated. I've got 2 more apple trees out there, 3 more apple trees out there, which I get good crops off. So I might just cut them out. Strawberries I'll do next time I come, and that's all I'm going to do today. It's starting to drizzle a little bit as well, so I'll give this a good tidy out once I come back next. Right guys, I'm going to sign off there. I've done a couple of hours and I'm going to head off home now. I did get over the 1,000 subscribers a couple of weeks ago, so thank you very much for everybody that's liked and subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It does help a lot, and I'll see you on the next one. Catch you all later.